What is up, guys? TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with Rebuildmas number 6. Number 6. You guys know the drill. We've got our beautiful pack thing here, our beautiful advent calendar. We should be, technically speaking, if we're talking about the law of averages, we should be getting a special pack right here, right now. Yeah, but today's pack is going to be this one right here. So I'm going to pop this bad boy open. Get us a nice little pack. Hopefully, finally get something special. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know how these things. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay. So for the point of the rebuild, we might be in trouble because this pack only has one card in it, but it is a foil buyback pack. A 2025 foil buyback pack. You guys can't see it because it's shiny, but that is something new. Let's see who is going to be in this. I've never opened one of these, like something like this, so I don't know what to expect. Oh, who the hell are you? Oh! Okay, Don Mattingly. This card is pretty messed up. Because it was sitting there and it bent very easily. But we get Don Mattingly. He's not in the game, so I'm going to have to import him. But we only get one card today. Yeah, it is Don Mattingly. So, like I said, I'm not sure how this whole thing works with the buyback. I don't know what that means. So, if anyone in the comments down below anyone knows, drop a comment down below. Sorry, English. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is a redemption card. I think this is just a card. It's a very bent card, unfortunately. It's also, like, dirty. Which, that doesn't make sense to me. But I'm going to go add Don Mattingly to the team. He's the only card we get today, so we might be in for a rough one. Yeah, I'm going to go add him, and then we'll hop in. Alright, so as you can see, we do have Don Mattingly here. Basically, we have to make a team out of nothing, and this is an in-game version, so I didn't touch any of the stats. Yeah, pretty much. But I'm gonna go sign a bunch of players. We're gonna have to make a lot of trades at that June 15th time, because we're not gonna be able to sign any free agents if we like suck. So yeah, I'm gonna go sign a bunch of free agents, and then I will show you who we get, maybe if I don't forget. So yeah. All right, we're at the home run derby. No one here from our team. I'm assuming Don is our only all-star, if we even have one, because his team is bad, like very, very bad. Yeah, Don Mattingly is the only one who's hitting 289. He's up to a 98. I was thinking about it. I don't think this is going to be a type of we make a bunch of trades now and then try to flip this team now. I think we're going to wait a year, maybe 2. This might be a year 3 type challenge unless I see an opportunity or get a couple big name free agents. But, yeah, we're going to have to rely on our draft class. We're going to have to rely on free agency. I think we can do it in 2 years, but I might make it a 3-year rebuild as what we're setting our sights on. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the... I'll show you the draft class in a second. Alright, so we had a very solid draft. A lot of, like, mid... Like goodish overalls. Like, our lowest being a 60, but our average being, like, a mid to high 60 is not bad. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of trade value. I think I'm going to hold a lot of these guys for a year or two. Until the time is right. So, yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the year, see how we finish off. Alright, we didn't lose 100 games. You know, I'm proud of this team. They did better than the Rockies in real life. We don't finish last in the conference. Yeah, we're like technically like the 7th best team, technically speaking. Only player I care about is Don Mattingly. Oh, I think he went down from the All-Star break. That's alright, though. 30 home runs. He hit 288. Solid little 5 WAR season. So, not a bad year for the guy. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. I'll see you guys if we make any moves. We do get a big signing. It is going to be Bo Bichette. We'll take that. That is a definite good pickup. I think if we make 1 or 2 more, we might be able to make this thing work, but we will see in a second. We're going to trade James Karinchak, Mike Clevenger, and Ron Rossi for Vladdy. I don't think we're going to win this year. I just want to see how much I can get hitting-wise before the offseason. Maybe win more games, get some better free agents. So we're going to make this move and hope it does well for us. All right, we're going to trade Hans Kraus, Patrick Corbin, and Albert Suarez for Rafael Devers. It's going to be a lot of money. He's going to have to DH. I did move Don to right field. I might, honestly, if I need to, I could always move either Vlad. It'll probably have to be Devers, but I could always move one of them to third. But yeah, we're going to make this deal for now. He's going to be the DH, so yeah. All right, we're going to trade Tyler Wells and Nestor Cortez for Tyler Soderstrom, who's going to be our catcher. It's not going to be a good defensive catcher, but he's going to hit the ball, so yeah. All right, we were at the Home Run Derby. No one from our team here, which I'm, not too surprised about. So, Gleyber Torres, I am surprised about. All right. Who is our All-Star? That is the question that I'm supposed to be asking, but I forgot. No starters. I'm guessing it is... Oh, hello. Vladdy is technically an all-star for us. I don't know if he counts, but he is here. I was thinking it was going to be the Don, and it is. Alright. I did move him to right field, which is going to drop his overall, but he'll be fine. Yeah. I might try to make another move or two. I don't know yet. We'll see. Alright, we're going to trade Nick Maton, Arelvis Martinez, and Mark Arrington for Bryce Harper. He's going to play left field for us. I'm hoping he can, hold on, be good for another year after this one. So, yeah. Alright, this might sound crazy, but Michael Lorenzen and Christian Betancourt for Ryan O'Hearn. I'm going to move him to second base to see if he can do a job. Yeah. Alright, we're going to get Xavier Edwards for John Birdie and Steve McGee. First of our drafted players to get traded, so, yeah. Alright, I didn't sign the top guy because he was injured and sucked, but the rest of our draft class is nuts. The worst part is, it was between him. I didn't have him scouted at all. It was between him and some other guy that was like the 23rd ranked guy, and I was like, you know what, let's take a shot. Did not hit. So, yeah, we'll finish out the rest of the year. We have a good foundation hitting-wise. We just need to get some pitching. I'm not trying to win it this year because we already have 60 losses by the All-Star break. So, yeah, next year we're going to make that push with these guys getting traded. So, yeah. All right, we did worse. Actually, I think we did one game better than last year. We did have a league leader, though. Yeah, you're not going to see too much out of these guys. I'm just hoping that some of these older guys and, players that are playing out of position, like Bryce Harper, he's not a left fielder anymore. Devers doesn't play third anymore. I was going to put him at second, then I realized he threw left-handed, so I tried to move Vlad there. It didn't work. Hopefully Vlad can kind of, just stay where he is and figure it out. Soderstrom straight, same thing. Wow. He progressed a ton. That's what we like to see. Yeah, so this year we're going to sell out for a bunch of good pitchers. You're going to see this, the usual suspects like Roki and Mike Soroka, and the guys we're going for. But good year, trade-wise. I think we have a solid foundation. Let's get it done next year. All right, this is the only free agency signing we're going to be making is Eric Lauer. You guys know the lore at this point, so yeah. All right, we're going to trade Leonardo Bernal, Huascar Yanoa, and Zach Eflin for Roki Sasaki, who is going to be the ace of our rotation. All right, we're going to trade Brian Sammons for Mike Soroka straight up. You guys know the drill. We're going to trade Kyle Brown, Anthony Descalfani, and Tyler Kaiser for, where are they? Emmanuel Clase. I wanted Kate Smith, but he's not signed, so I can't. And Joey Cantillo, who is going to crack our rotation. Hopefully do a job for us, so yeah. All right, we're going to trade Dante Rusan for Sandy Alcantara, who's going to be our fifth man in the rotation. The rotation's set. I think I just want a couple more bullpen pieces, and then I think this team is a bona fide World Series team, so yeah. All right, we're going to trade two Joe Randoms as well as Clifford Sanchez for Abner Uribe. All right, we're going to trade Jose Devers, Sherman Vogt, and Brian Ramirez for Mason Miller. All right, we're going to trade Emil Benitez for Garrett Whitlock straight up. All right, we're going to trade Lawrence Watanabe, Yasmani Grandal, and Alex Verdugo for Justin Martinez. Alright, we're going to get this random prospect for Joey Gallo, Bubba Thompson, and JD Martinez. I need to clear up a little bit more money to get one more player. And I think that'll be our bullpen set after that. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to trade JT Chargois, Dylan Coleman, and Roberto Velasquez for Brad Tierney. Not the main man. Randy Rodriguez. So, yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should be good. So, yeah, I might need to make a move or two for some backup hitting, but I don't really think we do. But yeah, we're going to make this deal. Alright, we're going to trade Johnny Dale and Garrett Hampson for Michael Chavis. Pretty sure that's the name of a real-life player, but this guy's not a real one. And Victor Scott, who's going to hold it down in center field. I'm definitely going to need to get a bench batter, too. I just don't really know what money to use, so yeah, we're going to make this deal for now. Alright, we're going to trade Brad Tierney and Declan Cronin for Chandler Simpson, who's going to be a bench bat for us. Alright, this is the last trade we're going to be making. Juan Gutierrez, Michael Chavis, actually. Same thing. Juan Gutierrez, Joe Random, and Miguel Duarte for Mr. Jonathan Aranda. Plays multiple infield positions. Great clutch, great contact. Who's going to be a bench bat for us. Yeah, this team should be World Series bound. Alright, we're at the Home Run Derby. Our team is nuts. We don't have anyone here, though, somehow. We're 72-24. We are currently 6.5 games ahead of the Dodgers. And they're the only... Okay, they're one of 2 60-win teams, and we're the only 70-win team. For instance, the Giants are pretty much almost eliminated at this point, which is nuts. The team is gross. How many All-Stars? Only two starting, which is insane. Let's see who actually makes it into the All-Star game, though. Joey Cantillo and Roki Sasaki both make it in. Beautiful to see. I'm assuming Class A is here. He's 1-4. 30 saves, 3 blown. Not bad. Vladdy's here. Wow. Bo Bichette's here. The two Blue Jays players we have. And that is not it. We also have Don Mattingly here, who, you know what, has been very good in the 3 years that he's been here. Obviously, he started off as a 95. Yeah. I mean, other than that, though, not too much to be excited for. Vladdy's, finally figuring it out, which is good. But yeah, let's finish off the year. We're going to win the World Series. We're, like, the best team in baseball, so I'm not even going to show you the draft class. It's pointless. All right, we won 123 games. Am I the rebuilding GOAT? I mean, this team is nuts. This team is insane. Our pitchers barely didn't do very well. Devers with a 6.4. Don Mattingly, who cares? Our team is nuts. You're showing me gold gloves? Yeah, I was going to say MVP. There we go. Vladdy doing what Vladdy's supposed to be doing. This team is nuts. I'm going to go make sure our roster looks good, and then we'll hop into the playoffs. Should be a nice, easy sweep. All right, we're taking on the Cubs. Roki versus Luzardo. W. Oh, I accidentally sent past that game. Lauer got the loss. Soroka versus Shota. W. Cantillo versus Shota again. Is a W. All right, I'm going to go fix rotation. We're going to hop into this. All right, we're taking on the Reds. Roki versus Andrew Abbott. 1-0 W. Wow. Lauer versus Green. Loss. Soroka versus Lodolo. W. Sandy versus Abbott. W. Joey versus Hunter Green. Is a W. We're taking on the Yankees. I'm going to go fix the roster, make sure everything looks good, and then we're going to hop in. All right, we're taking on the Yankees. Roki versus Fried, game 1. Is a big loss. Lauer versus Rodon. Soroka versus Heel, whatever it is. Sandy versus Fried. Joey versus Rodon. All right, we have 2 chances of winning the World Series, Game 6 and Game 7. We've got our aces on the bump. I say aces, but it's really Roki, and then like 8 overall drop-off, still in the 90s, Lauer. Roki, though, is nuts. As you can see, Don Mattingly is here. He's going down, unfortunately, in overalls. But the team looks nuts. I thought that said Xavier Edwards was a 92, and I was like, what the hell? Yeah. That being said, Roki.
Ball 4, take your base.
Roki. Oh my gosh. Roki, what are we doing, buddy?
3.
Don't sell me here.
Ball 4, take your
Roki.
base.
Roki, you're supposed to be the ace of this staff here. And we're giving up 2 runs to the Yankees. And you can't even get a single 1-2-3 inning. Oh my God, Roki! Roki! That's ball game. Roki just sold us. Oh my God, and then 3-run homer. Luke Weaver. Way to be, Luke. Way to be. Yeah, just get us out of this game. Just get us out of this game. I guess we'll just run Zach Jackson. You've been here since the beginning. We put up 1. We put up 2. Justin Martinez just finished it off. I was contemplating trying to make the comeback. We don't do it. I'll see you guys in Game 7. Alright, Game 7, we're going to have Eric Lauer on the bump. Hopefully we can get a job done. Lauer, just thank you. Yes, offense. See, that's what I'm asking for right there. Just make it nice and easy for us. Yes. Yes. Now, Lauer, don't sell this, please. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Lauer. Way to be. Way to be, Lauer. Just eat a couple more innings. Oh, my gosh. This offense is cooking. The offense is on. It's firing on all cylinders. Soroka, come in. Finish this off if you can. All right, he gives up 2 runs. Soroka, what is happening here? Come on. Soroka is selling. Soroka, you shit the bed, buddy, to put it lightly. Like, I know this is a bloodbath, but I mean, come on, guys. Like, just keep it together a little bit. Class A, just come in and finish it off. All right, we gotta hop in because I don't want to double play, ruining my celebration. Yeah, this is what it should have been last game. With Roki on the... I mean, Roki still gave up like 5 runs too, but still. Offense just needed to have an explosion, pause, and today they did. So, 18-5 is a wicked Game 7 score. Class A just finished it off. I mean, you've got a 13-run cushion. If you blow this, never play baseball again. We just got to hope he didn't bet on us losing this game. That should be 2-ball. That should be... Nope. Class A definitely bet on the Yankees in this game. He definitely bet on the Yankees. All right, we're facing Big Judge.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just sit him down. Just sit him down, Class A. Don't even play around here. Yes! Strikeout Judge. We are World Series champions. Alright, I think that was the first one that took 3 years. I just wanted to be patient with it, and it worked out. I mean, Bryce Harper 3 for 4 with a home run. Ryan O'Hearn 3 for 5 with a home run. Xavier Edwards 1 for 5 with a home run. Devers 3 for 5. Or 3 for 4. I mean, team did what it was supposed to do. I mean, that's what 123 wins should look like in the World Series. Actually, not really. It shouldn't have gone to 7 games. But who are our World Series MVP? Ryan O'Hearn and Chandler Simpson. You know what? Good job, Chandler. That being said, that is going to be it for this one. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.